My name is Sam, the Hopeful Guy, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be playing The Last Door, Season 2, Part 6? If you recall from last time, shit hit the fan. And I got jump scared. Let's go. Whoa. Well, we'll just get this review. Previously on The Last Door. I'll let you guys read it. You can pause it and read it if you want to. And after got attacked by a giant monster. For 3 days, you must wait. How am I alive? I got devoured by a monster. Unless that's not me, that might be someone else. Sorry, it might be someone else. Alone amongst these dead stones. Only then will you be ready. Hi! To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown. That's not who I was before. Focus. Another thing about recording is not looking at my capture footage and looking at this. Looking at there, maybe I should check periodically, but I should probably skip it. It's very hard for me to do that. I made a mistake today. I'll worry about that later. I think I can remember. It's terrible screech. Looks like a sword of Damocles just coming down. But it was not that of an animal. There was something human in it. A desperate cry for forgiveness. Am I gonna hear it? For the love of God. Whoa, hey, oh, wait. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. Excuse you? Whoa! Yeah, run! Yeet! Get out of there! Is there voice acting in this game? They found me on the beach, unconscious. Spookums! Clutching the piece of wood that had saved me from drowning. When at last I awoke, the letter was waiting for me on the table. Lieber Wakefield, I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I have not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will soon return with information that is crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you demonstrated in the face of these latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration. Wrong game. So, what'd you guys think of Tales of the Black Forest? That's a lot. Just like this. I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I'm... must abandon you in the difficult tasks that lie ahead. I implore you, preserve, now that we are so close to finding an answer. Just gonna go all over the place. Oh. The professor's documents were filled with references to a place of dark legend. The Cronimedon, an ancient sanctuary on the island of Ellis Mor. I like that name. The exact location of the Cronimedon has been lost, but the professor believed that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous results. You must find this place, mein Freundin. I do not need to remind you to exercise with the uttermost discretion. I have complete trust in you. That's supposed to be a heartbeat, but I guess so. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So, you guys enjoying the series? I'm trying to. But so far, oh. Oh, he died. I'm sorry, Kaufman. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Poor dude. He just woke up after being attacked by God knows what in this year. With Kaufman gone, I found myself lost, my life suddenly devoid of meaning. This rain gets everywhere. It was as though my friend had written a letter to a person who no longer existed. Weeks passed, maybe months. I did not count the time, but the day came when I realized there was no other option. To honor my friend's memory, I had to keep looking. I had to find Jeremiah Devitt, the D-bag that started all this, man. Started this. There's got like a hair here. Oh, it's probably the last time we get a few episodes you get to see me with the haircut, with this hair. You may get a cut soon, I think. You'll see it. Maybe I won't. I'll just cut that up. I can see the island in the distance. Ellis Mor. Flash t-shirt. I really like the Flash. He's a cool character. I specifically like Barry Allen. And Wally West to an extent. I'm not talking about the TV show either. Which is good. Season 2, Episode 3. The Reunion. Here we are, the island of Ellis Mor. Thank you very much. I'll be on my way. Ellis Mor. According to Kaufman's letter, the legendary Chronomedian, can be found here. As Kaufman emphasized, I must exercise discretion. For all I know, the playwright is watching. I like this voice. Good evening. Oh no! Woo! Piston, well, I hope you enjoy your stay. Woo! That was weird. Good evening. My name is Wakefield. I have just arrived on the island. You ought to speak with Lord Donan, then? I beg your pardon. Lord Donan? You should see him. Good evening. Welcome to Ellis Mor. Thank you.
Hello, drunkard. How are you? Excuse me. Visitor? Visitors are most welcome in Ellis Mor. Yes, they are. I'm drunk. This town is a quaint little village. Crap. What's the other direction? I literally just came back.
Excuse me. Oh, wait, hold on, I got the perfect voice. Excuse me. Are you Dr. Wakefield? Mr. Wakefield?
I am.
I have a message from Lord Donnan.
Lord Donnan.
Here you go. Can you give me a tip? They don't tip me. They don't pay me well at the post office. To our most recent visitor. Needs to be real. To our most recent visitor. Nope, that's him. Kaufman again. To our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield. It is customary in Ellis Mor to welcome strangers with hospitality. I should be honored if you would accept this invitation to join me at my manor for dinner and amiable conversation. Your new friend, Lord Donnan. Donnan Manor. Cool. Alright. Giving my throat a workout here. I should order that better. What's this direction? Oh, more village. Make it easier on myself. Not done yet. Not done here yet. Oh, it's the other side of the graveyard.
The gate leads to the village graveyard. It's closed and locked. How tragic.
Oof, I just had pizza, so my brain's kind of frazzled by the oil.
The door's locked.
Who is it?
Hi, can I come in?
Do you have an invitation?
No, I don't.
Then go away.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk around over here.
I said go away.
Oh, hello, what's this? An abandoned wheel. A peculiar cog is attached to it. Yoink. Based on the cog's workmanship, it looks like it was part of a complex industrial mechanism. Oh my god. Oh no. But someone has tried to fit it crudely onto the broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to be in a village like this? Yoinkus, I guess.
What did you take over there?
Nothing. Goodbye.
What?
I said have a good night.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I should have made him sound like. Gotcha. Well, Dr. Wakefield, you are here on holiday then?
Yes, indeed. I have come to enjoy a rest somewhere far from the stresses of a city life.
I see. Well, if it's distractions you want, you've come for. You've chosen the right time of the year for it, do you say? These days we celebrate a very special tradition of our kin. Something quite unique. We call it the Festival of Reunion.
Fascinating. May I ask, what does it all entail?
According to our tradition, for the next 3 nights the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of Ellis Mor. We wear costumes and masks so that the spirits will not recognize us and make us targets of their mischief. Certain rites take place, too. but I should not bore you with the details. You shall have the occasion to see for yourself.
An exotic blend of black tea.
Oh, that really tears your throat apart. Ugh. The Marshlands Valley, for simpletons. Ugh. A wellspring of frightful tales. Whoa! The educated among us enjoy the tales as little more than distractions. Knowing us safe from those visions, we know these stories to be nothing but superstition. But how can we be so sure that in the dense mist that emanates from the stagnant water, we may not find the passage to other worlds? I had a lot to drink. What of the wails that drift from the reeds in the darkest of nights are the songs of those from our worst nightmares? Many of the gods that men worship for millennia now lie buried in the common grave of oblivion. They just poofed out of existence. Who would have thought? In Ellis Mor, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, yes, they change, just as the times do, but they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor.
Can I talk? No, we're just gonna walk. Can I talk now? Oh, okay.
I must now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rites of reunion.
That's gonna look great.
Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak with Miss Forster. She is something of a resident expert on Ellis Mor's history. She can often be found working late at the the building right across from the
Quay? What the hell's a quay?
school building right across the quay. A quay is just a harbor or pier. It's a concrete, stone, or metal platform lying alongside, projecting into the water for loading and unloading ships. It's a dock. Okay. Right. It has been a pleasure meeting you, I think. You're not dressed like the rest of the riffraff. Farewell, Dr. Wakefield.
It has been a pleasure, Lord Dunnan. Hello? Excuse me. Hello, my name is Dr. Wakefield.
Hi!
What are you drawing? What are you drawing on the ground?
It's a symbol. It's not a drawing.
A symbol? What does it mean?
Well, it's the final truth that'll protect us from the marsh dwellers, but we're not allowed to say its name out loud on account of Cletus wants to punch me.
The marsh dwellers? Who are they?
They're scary, let me tell you. My Aunt Kathleen says they were really bad people. You'd never see them, but you'd hear them in the reeds. Oh, Lord, did they go wee. That's just an impression. They try to take you in there with them. You hear it? That's why we can't come here not alone. We always have to take something with us. That's my brother Cletus over there, with the sack on his head. We're supposed to bleach it white, but that's for a different reason.
I must go now. Goodbye.
Fairly well, stranger. Did you hear it?
I didn't think I'd do that voice anytime soon. Excuse me?
A huge hole lies in front of me. An ominous, chilling draft issues from within the lab that sends shivers down my spine and makes me very uneasy. To a superstitious mind, it might seem like a passage to hell. I mean, another world. That's what I meant, yep. Hello. This place appears to be the remnants of an ancient temple to some unknown deity. Okay. Well, we're just gonna ignore the giant hole in the ground that's... Oh, God.
Hello, stranger. Bye, stranger.
Oh, where did the villagers go? Oh, where could they be? Maybe in here. Oh no, the cemetery's open. Only spookums come through the cemetery. A small mausoleum. The door has a small slot. You might be able to peer through it. Do I dare? Hello, my name is Tom. How are you? Inside, a candle provides a dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man. I can also hear someone whispering. No, I can't die yet. Not without knowledge. Is it so terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods? I'm not sure. How can we live only on faith?
That's a good question.
No, shut up! Knowledge is what I pursue. No faith nor assumptions. Sounds like Wakefield. No. I can face the death bleeding. There's nothing on the other side. Yes, you are right. Now I understand.
Same thing. Same thing. Okay. What the fuck? Excuse you.
The epitaph on this gravestone is written in Gaelic. The shadows cast by lanterns are only making the characters more mysterious.
Blip. Blip.
I believe they were burying mirrors in a hole in the ground. Huh. That's odd. Too bad they haven't noticed me yet. woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She murmurs something in unison with the others, a muted prayer I cannot quite make out. The man hides his face behind a fox mask. He murmurs something in unison with the others, a prayer. Brr. Wolf masked stands in the middle. There's something familiar about him. A deer mask. And a badger mask.
That's a badger?
I'm just gonna walk on by. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Let's go in here. Oh, that's school.
A trash bin.
I can't do it anymore. My throat's gonna give out if I do that. A trash bin filled with papers. There's a drawing on one. Yoinkus. There's a dragon? It is a child's drawing. There seems to be a village, a lake, and some sort of creature burning the shit out of a house. Sorry, I had to hear that. Good evening. To what do I owe the pleasure? I'm a busy woman, as you can see. You better have something smart to say. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I've come to Ellis Mor to rest for a while. Lord Donnan said that I might find you here. Have you met Lord Donnan? Oh, it has been so long since I've met him here in the village. I hope he is all well. A shelf made of handmade books with unfamiliar titles. Most of them concern the strange rites around here. A paper with black circles painted on it. Twink. Is that a telescope? There's some kind of worm screw inside. The remains of an insect beside it. And some drawings engraved on the desk. I'll take that drive with me. It may prove useful. Oh, I did the wrong voice. Let's go. Oh! I was hollering at the school. My head hurts. Oh. It's very quiet.
An old rowboat filled with stale water. Something sticking out of that said water.
Grab it.
A worn out umbrella. It doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon, but there might be a purpose for it anyway.
Hey! Alright. And back to wandering. And figuring out where my head went to. Oh, he's freaking gone. Okay.
A bottle is floating on the water. It is caught in the seaweed, just out of reach. I think there's something inside.
throw away the umbrella.
A paper is rolled up inside the bottle.
God remains silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with a fiery crown.
Okay, now I have a bottle. What happens if I go back to that manor? Oh, ooh, hello there. Alright, well, we seem to be at a good place. It's been about 15 minutes. I'll cut it down to like half hour maybe. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Sam. This is the whole, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.